Good morning, everyone, and welcome to AI and Tech Tuesdays. My name is Yamille and I'm here with my co-host, Crystal Gonzalez. And today we're going to be talking about the latest in AI news.
Thank
Crystal, want to get
you.
us started?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we wanted to talk a little bit about some exciting things that are coming up. So, yeah, that's kind of what our episode's going to be about today. But one thing I was going to say is I was just reading an article. Get this, that a company in California is being sued for using AI in their hiring process. I
Oh,
guess
what
it's for like
happened?
discriminatory practices. So guys, if you're
Mm,
out there using AI, you want to be careful that it's not being discriminatory because you could get sued over it. So we'll have to keep an eye on that news story and kind of see
interesting.
what develops. Yes, pretty crazy. But I
Hmm.
mean, you understand why. And it does
Yeah,
say in
of
the
course.
article, it says like just because your AI did it doesn't mean you're not responsible for it. So guys, we got to be careful because we're using AI to do things and the responsibility still lies under us as the business owners. So we can't pass
Hmm.
the blame and say it was AI that did it, so it's not our fault.
Right, exactly. You have to be providing factual information. So AI is a great place to get ideas started, brainstorming started, but because it does it so quickly, it gives you the opportunity to have more time to review things and be very intentional about what it is that you're doing and comply with the law. For
Yeah.
sure.
As we're taking everybody down a path of using more and more AI tools, we just want a disclaimer out there. Be careful. Make sure you're really paying attention. You don't
Hmm.
want to get in any trouble out there with AI. We don't know because it's such a new territory for everyone, kind of what's going to develop as we, continue to use AI in our businesses and in life. Which brings me to even the lawyers that have gotten in trouble for using AI
Hmm.
in case law, like they're in their cases that they have in front of the judges and stuff. They're like, some of
Hmm.
them have used AI and it gave
Citing,
them
s-
inaccurate
fo-
information.
citing false
Yeah,
cases or
fake
a thing.
ones. It's
Yeah,
making
no,
them
I've heard
up.
about that too.
Making them up is the yeah, that's right. Case law. It's making them
Yeah.
up. So, but
Anytime
another thing,
anytime you ask AI to do research on something, ask it to give you citations and verify those citations
references.
to make sure
Yeah.
that those are real,
Mhm.
that it gives you links. A great place, a little off topic, but a tool that I use for that purpose, and it's pretty good, but you still got to check it. It's Perplexity. I forgot to mention that in the last episode. It's one of the other ones I use. I don't use it as much, so I kind of forget about it sometimes, but always ask for citations and reference to the data that it found so that you can verify that it's real. It's not made up.
Yeah, absolutely. I know you've mentioned perplexity to me in the past, and I have not taken time because I just get so busy with just what we're
Hmm.
doing here behind the scenes and working with all the clients that I don't have time to research all this. And I don't want to send my
Yeah,
assistants off into another research project because we still have to be making money. So we'll get there. But
exactly.
I am so thankful to have Yamil in my life because she will come back and be like, look, I found this tool and I found this tool. And I'm like, well, let's talk about it. Let's see. And speaking of that, one really cool thing that's coming up with High Level is
Mhm.
a new release that just came out a couple days ago. What is it, Yamil?
Yes, we kind of alluded to that in the last episode. It's super agents. Now, a little
Yes.
disclaimer, neither of us have gotten into that quite yet because like it was just released. So
Yeah.
as anything, if you're familiar with high level and the pace that they release things,
Oh,
it is breakneck. So, it takes some doing to get making sure that you're testing these things out and checking out the possibilities. There are so many possibilities, but these are specific agents to do specific things. So
yeah.
our homework after this episode is to research it, try things out. And the next time we're going to show you some cool stuff that
Yep.
we hope we have created once we come back and test the new tools and the new capabilities.
And if you're not too familiar with High Level, if you're a new user or whatever, they'll release it into the labs area. So it's like we can go
Hmm.
activate it and push this out as an update. But we like to go see what it's all about before it gets pushed out to everyone.
Absolutely.
So that's normally our process is we see what updates there are, then we go check them out and then we'll push them and then it'll tell us like what the release date is And sometimes we don't have to activate things, and other things it's just automatically going to update and everybody's going to get it. So we try to get in there and test it out before. That way we
Mhm.
know what's going to happen. But just a little bit, just a little sneak peek of what those super agents are is they're AI agents, really powerful inside high level, and you can just speak to them in plain English, and they will actually automatically create fully functional processes inside your CRM. So you can ask it questions, it'll automate tasks, run campaigns, like everything, and you can just talk to it and have it do it, and it'll understand. So that's as much as I know about it so far.
Right, right. And it's similar to how Lovable works and how Replit and those other no-code tools. You
Mhm.
just either speak into it or you type into it just what you would say to a person. Hey, I want you to do this task. And I want it to look like this. I want it to do this. I don't want it to do that, whatever. So it's going to be very similar to that.
Talking about speaking inside AI agents, I don't know about you, but sometimes when I get bored, when I'm coming home from driving a long road trip or coming in a 30-minute drive, I'll just turn on in my car. Well, Tesla has Grok, right? But I can also activate the feature on my cell phone in ChatGPT, the voice part, and I can
Hmm.
just talk
Hmm.
to him. But it's funny because with Tesla, Grok has a therapist feature in there. So hey, sometimes
Really?
I don't want her to ever give away any of my secrets. But I love that feature in there because it's just like, I'm trying to get myself through something, or I'm trying to, even just like how with my son that I struggle with, he's got some medical challenges. And so I'll just go in there and be like, oh, I'm stressed out about this or whatever. And, it actually is pretty cool to have that in there in the Tesla. I don't know, but yeah, it's
Interesting. I had
been
no idea that was even available to you.
yeah, it's really cool. It's got all
Very
these different
cool. Very
features
cool.
in there. So, but it's nice to be able to talk, even in Chat GPT, just the voice, activate the
Yeah.
voice and
And
talk to it.
and speaking of that, there's one tool that I forgot to mention at our last episode when I was talking about my tech stack. Speaking of voice, and that's called Whisper Flow. And it's kind of an extension that allows you to just press a couple of keys on your keyboard and you just dictate. And you can just ramble on if you want to, because it actually will clean it up before it submits it. Actually, it won't submit it until you hit the enter key, but you can use it for any of the AI tools that you want to just speak to. Probably is even doable in the super agents when that comes, when we start using that. It's called Whisper Flow. And they have a free plan. So you don't use it that much. You don't even have to pay for it. You could try it out for nothing. It's free. So
Did you say it's an app or is it an extension to add
Uh,
on to your
it's
browser?
it's actually an app. It's what is it called? I think the website might be just Whisper with no E. So WHISPR, I believe it is.
Heard of it.
And yeah, you just install it on your computer, and then it has like a little, they call it a voice pill. It looks like a little tiny pill at the bottom of your desktop, and it says Control plus Window for Windows, for your Windows computers, or what is it? What is the Mac one?
I
The
suck at the
little
shortcuts.
I haven't had a Mac in a long time, so I don't remember what it's called.
I
It's You know what I mean. It's the opposite of control for that. Am I looking stupid right
commands. You're
now?
talking about
Command.
commands. No, I thought you were
Command.
talking about
Yeah.
how to screen clip. Just clip the screen.
No, 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 no.
No.
It's just
Okay.
it's command.
It's
It's command
command.
plus,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Command
Mm.
command plus shift. I think, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Y-
It'll tell
yeah.
you when you install it what computer you need to what shortcut you need to use for which system that you have.
Yeah.
So what else is new, Crystal, in the AI
You
and
no,
technology?
I was gonna say one of the things that I did this week was I went into Claude and I gave it access to my computer and I let it organize my downloaded folder. How many of
Oh,
you have downloaded stuff into your download folder and you don't go back and check it or organize it or anything? So I had to go in there and like organize everything, and it was cool because it didn't just go organize it the way it wanted it. It actually said, here's the file structure I'm going to set up for you. What do you think about this? Do you approve it? Like, do you want to make any changes? So it actually was pretty cool for it to go in there and actually just organize stuff for me in this crazy
I need
download
to
folder
do
I've been
that. I need to
downloading
do
things
that.
into. I was like, I'm not giving you access to anything else, but I'll give you the download folder. You show me what you can do. So it was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Always
I
losing things on my computer. So
Mhm. Been there, Continue to do that. And thankfully, my downloads folder is not super scary right now because I have a relatively new computer. It's only a couple months old, so it's not super out of control, but I better get started on it so it stays clean and not messy.
Yeah, because the last time we were at we were at the AI bot summit and the computer was just like, "Oh, you're like I got to replace my computer." So I'm happy you did because we have a couple events coming up too and you're going to be
Yeah,
taking
we
your
do.
laptop too. We
Yeah,
have well, I'm going to be attending high level. You may. I got the VIP package for the high level level up in I believe it's in
yeah,
October. And then me and you are also going to be there's a couple more events coming up. What is that?
yeah.
Why don't you tell everyone?
Pardon me. We're going to Growth Hacking Live, and that is in August. And
Yes.
that's going to be in Dallas. Actually, my Level Up is in Dallas, and so is Growth Hacking. Pardon me, I'm losing my voice. And then in December, we're going on a growth hacking cruise.
Yes, we
That's super
are.
fun. I just went on a growth hacking cruise at the end of May, and it was fantastic. Amazing speakers on topics for, social media to video marketing to AI. Molly Mahoney was talking about AI. Austin Armstrong was talking about social. Kenya was talking about video marketing. And of course, the master, Perry Belcher, was giving us wisdom about all sorts of things,
Yeah.
operations, all sorts of things. It was so cool. I cannot wait for the events that are coming up and the events that we've already been to. It's been
Uh,
really amazing. So
yeah,
we're
we
learning a lot, keeping our skills up so that we can share it with you.
yes, oh my goodness. He has so much like the being in a part of the group and learning all this stuff so we can bring it back and implement it in our businesses and teach our clients and help our clients is like super awesome and I'm
Yeah.
super excited. I'm excited for all the changes coming in high level. I know this year is going to be crazy good because
Mhm.
last year
Mhm.
my brain wanted to explode when we were done. We couldn't get enough of the stuff. I mean, we're still working on trying to implement what was released last year. They've got all
Uh-huh.
these new
Uh-huh.
releases this year and now we're going to all this new stuff. It's like stuff is moving it's moving like at the speed of light. I feel like just all these changes. You know, one thing someone made a comment to me a couple weeks ago and I'm like, "You're right." Like, so there's so many people out there and I'm like a little frustrated about it, but on the other hand, I'm like, it is what it is. But there's so many people out there that are like, AI, I'm this AI, I'm that AI. And they don't really know much about AI, but they're using like basic tools, but they're like presenting themselves as masters in AI. None of us can be experts or masters
No.
in AI. It's
No.
changing too quickly, guys. Everything is evolving and we're trying to keep up. And so just keeping up with this AI stuff is practically a full-time job. So I
Eh,
have to
mhm.
divvy it out.
Absolutely.
Like, here, you research
Absolutely.
this, you check on this, let's come together, collaborate as a team and figure out where we're at because it's just too much and it goes so many different directions. I mean, if
It
you
is
think
a
about
lot.
how quick I can put to a transcript, upload a transcript, have it read it, create this 20-page document, next thing you know, I gotta read all how fast it can create that or how fast it can build an app, how fast our world is changing, how fast everything is changing.
Just in the last few weeks, I took a class with Perry's group, and it was about building directory. And I
Mhm.
took an idea that I had in my mind to build a directory, and I put it into the custom GPT that was part of the master class. And I received in return an entire, I don't even know what to call it. It was just wild how detailed it gave me, the details that it gave me to build this thing. It was 40 pages long, 40
Yeah.
formatted pages.
Yeah.
And I got that in like, I don't know, 5 minutes probably. And it was an entire business plan, an
Yeah.
entire business plan.
Wow. No,
Yeah.
I know I
I was
didn't make
like,
it to that training. I know I can go to it, but I've got so many projects. I'm like, it's easy when you're a business owner, the shiny object syndrome. You just want to keep going doing this. And
mm-hmm,
especially if you have
mm-hmm,
the
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
entrepreneurial brain, so I've got to like
Squirrel, squirrel,
yeah,
squirrel.
exactly. Like, I'm like, "Oh, that's really cool," because it's like Angie's List or like a Yelp or a Zillow or something, right? Similar, you
Yeah.
build a directory and
Yeah.
stuff like that, but
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
really cool, but awesome things coming up, and don't let anyone fool you. There's people out there that say they know AI, and they're just outsourcing it out to someone in the Philippines or somewhere else. Our team knows AI as much as we can know AI, but we're not experts. We're still learning it, but we're here
No
to
one
help
is.
people who
No one
doesn't
is.
don't have time because it takes so much time to learn it and be up to date on the most, the new things coming out. And so, we're just here for you guys, for our audience, on learning this stuff so that we can be an extra support, an extra layer for you, because we know if you're a specialist in a certain field, you know this just like I know this, we all know this. You do not want to take your time away from things that you can make a lot of money on to go learn AI, right?
Right.
But having someone
Right.
that can help you and kind of shortcut your direction. It's kind of like when you're on a hike and you can take a little shortcut to get to the top of the trail. That's what we
Exactly.
want to help you guys do.
Exactly. And ultimately, for most businesses, those things are not super complex, right? They're
Hmm.
just not. A lot of times, there's a bunch of little things that can be done that'll just free up your time.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, but whatever, even if it's small, if you don't know it, you still have to learn how to do it. And then you have to build it. And then you got to do this and you got to test it, whatever. But that's what we're here for, because we've done the legwork, we've done the homework, and we can help with those things that will actually turn into revenue for you. Because ultimately, that's what's important,
Yeah.
is making sure that you're running a business that is making money so that you can take care of your employees, your family, and be a service to your community, with
Yeah.
whatever it is that you do.
Exactly. Don't get caught in the weeds and try to learn this. It's a big mistake you can make as a business owner. We're already in this. This is a software stack and stuff that we already learn. We have to learn because this is the core of our business, to help business owners grow. But you don't
Hmm.
have to do it.
Hmm.
That's what you guys have us here for. So, yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
right?
Be the master of your domain and stay in that lane, and then, allow other people to come and help you with things that are not in your wheelhouse, if you will. Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Like more and more in this field, I'm learning that is the best thing to do. Instead of trying to cover
Hmm.
everything, we can work with the experts in different fields and really get a good outcome.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. That's right.
well, that's it for this episode of AI Tech Tuesdays, right? But
Yes.
we have our next episode is going to be about, we're going to actually go test it out, the super bots,
Yeah.
right? We're going to go in and
Yep.
we're going
We're gonna
to,
build
these
some.
super agents. Yes.
We'll build some for ourselves, test them out, and maybe if you're all really good, maybe we'll build them together. I don't know.
We
We'll have
should
to
put
see.
together a workshop. We should really put together a future
Yeah.
workshop for everyone. I know we've got some other plans. Definitely, we're going to be bringing some guests on. This is a call for anyone in our audience that is using AI, or if you're an industry where AI has changed things for you, like you're seeing big changes, we'd like to hear from you. We'd like for you to be
Hmm.
a guest on our show. We want to talk about how is AI impacting your industry or the field you're in? What's changing? We're putting together all the guest packets and everything to be able to have. So when we have a guest, we can send out everything. We're working on all that. It takes time to build a channel and to get our following and to put together all the things we need to make this work. So it's in the works, guys. Hang in there. It'll be coming out soon. But if you want to be a guest, you can always email us. You can reach us at our website at aitechtuesdays.com. Send us a message through there, or you can message us on any of our social media
Yep.
channels, right? Yeah.
Exactly. And also, if you have questions, if you're not sure how you can leverage AI in your business, we are a resource. We can help. So
Hmm.
feel free to either leave a comment on our YouTube channel, on Facebook, wherever you happen to see this show, or send us a message on the website, just like Crystal just said. We'd
Yep.
love to hear from you. Thank you
Yes, we
once
would.
again for joining us today. Thank you, Crystal,
Thank
for
you.
putting the news together today. Thank you so much. And we will see you all next week. Have a fabulous Tuesday and the rest of your week.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and
Oh,
share.
yeah.
Bye bye, guys. Have a great week.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.